In this tutorial, you'll learn more about setting up pages on your WordPress.com website. The first thing to do is to log into your account at WordPress.com. Select the blog. Go to your dashboard. Hold down Command on Apple or Control on Windows and click on the name of your blog so that it will open in a new tab. And click on that tab so that you can see how it appears. Return to your dashboard and then click on the Pages button. Remember, we set up 3 pages, and I'm going to show you some tips about how to put content on the pages. Choose About Me first. You've already got a title for the page, and on this page you need to talk about yourself. So put some text in here. Now I've only put a sentence in here. Go ahead and type up a paragraph or 2 paragraphs about yourself. You should also have a picture ready to post. The other pages. Oh, don't want to navigate away from this page until I do one thing. So I'm going to hit Cancel. Move over to the right-hand side of the page and click Update. Once the page has been updated, I'm going to go back to the Pages menu, click on it, choose the next page, Welcome. And again, now's the time to type a paragraph or 2. And since this is the main page of your website, put something that describes what your website is about. It should be your portfolio, so describe the types of things that people will see. You don't have to give details about who you are because that's on the About Me page. Now, most of the stuff you're going to be posting on your website is going to actually be listed on your Projects page. Let's go back to the Pages menu. We'll choose Projects page. Now, this is what's different about the Projects page. You don't need to place anything here because the projects you place are going to be part of actual posts on your website. We'll talk more about posts a little bit later on. But for now, we want to make sure that your posts appear on the Projects page. So, go down to Settings, go down to Reading. Then under Reading Settings, remember we chose for the front page to display a static page, and that front page was the Welcome page. But now we're going to create a Posts page. So from that list, select your Projects page. Once you've done that, scroll down to the bottom of the page and click Save Changes. When we switch over to the preview of our site, after saving those changes, if we click on the Projects tab, we'll see now that there is content there. It's actually a blog post called Hello World. This is the standard one that comes first when you first set up your site. So let's go back to our dashboard. On the dashboard, if we click on Posts, we'll see here's the Hello World post. If we click on that, we can edit the content, just as if we were editing the content on a page. And this is where you can change it to whatever you want for your very first post. Since these are projects, you'll probably want to make this your first project. We'll talk more about that in another video. For now, let's take a look at how you can customize these different pages. Back on the preview of the website, I've selected the About Me page. As you can see, I finished writing some information about myself, actually playing the role of a student attending Media Academy. You should write about yourself. But it looks pretty plain without any photos on there. We do have the main photo for the website, which I'll show you how to change here in a bit. But let's add a photo to this page. So on your dashboard, go ahead and navigate to the Pages section and choose your About Me page. Where you see Upload, Insert, if you float over the icons, it will tell you you can add an image, you can add video, you can add audio, you can add some other form of media, and you can even put in a survey. Let's concentrate right now on adding an image. To do that, click on the button. The Add Image dialog will show up. You have three choices: to add an image from your computer, from a URL, which is a website, or from your own media library for your blog. Let's go and add one from the computer. So click on the Select Files button. Navigate to the folder where you have the image you want. Click on the image and click Open. It'll take a moment while it uploads the image. It'll give you a little thumbnail representation, give you the name. You can create a title. I'll put the name of this student. Underneath where it says the title, go ahead and add some alternate text. This is for people who cannot see the image. I'm just going to put the same name. This should be your name in here. You can give it a caption if you want and a description. It'll give the link where it's going to upload it. And you can choose how it's going to appear on the page. If you want the text to just appear right below it, just click None. If you want the text to appear to the right and wrap around it, choose Left. If you want the text to be centered underneath it, choose Center. If you want it to be wrapped around with the image to the right, choose Right. I'm going to go ahead and place the image on the right-hand side. And I'm going to say how big the thumbnail will appear. So my image is pretty large. I'm going to make the thumbnail appear only 87 by 150 pixels. And when I've made all the changes, I'm going to click Insert into Post. Back on the page, I can now see the image. If I click Preview Changes and go to the page, I can see that the text is along to the left-hand side with the image on the right. What's nice about this, if I click on the image will appear full size. Let's go back to the dashboard and make sure that I update the page to keep the changes. So I click the Update button. Back on the preview of my site, I'll make sure I choose the About Me page. And if it doesn't show up, I'll hit Command-R to refresh, or Control-R refresh on the PC. And now I can see the picture. And again, if I click on the picture, it takes its full screen. Back at the control panel, now that you've updated the About Me page, go to your Welcome page. And besides adding text, choose a picture that will represent your site, kind of welcome people to your site. Remember, you can also add audio files and video files in a similar manner. Whatever theme you're using for your site, there's probably a large photograph that appears on every page, and this is usually controlled within your dashboard. So instead of using the default photo, try to add something, an image, that's something that represents your site. Gives it the look that you'd like. Here's how to do it. In your dashboard, go down to the Appearance tab. Underneath Appearance, look for the word Header. Click on Header. In this particular theme, you'll see that it shows you the header image. It also says you can upload a new header image. It even gives you the dimensions of what picture will work best. So in my case, I created a picture that's 760 pixels wide by 190 pixels high. So I'm going to choose that image from my computer by clicking Browse. Browse to the folder that has my image, click on the image, and then choose Open. On the theme that I'm using, it shows this particular header image. It says that I can upload a new header image. It even tells me the size, which is 760 pixels by 190 pixels. So I've already prepared an image like that. I'm going to choose it right now by clicking Browse, selecting the image, and clicking Open. When I return to the page, I now just click on the Upload button. And after a brief wait, my image is there ready to go. So in order to take a look at what that looks like, I just return to the preview of my page, and there it is. I've got my own custom image for the header. Back at the dashboard, I'm going to show you a couple of more ways to customize the appearance of your website at WordPress.com. Scroll down to the Settings tab and click on that. Under General Settings, you can change the title of your website. You should also change the tagline that comes with WordPress. Give it something, just a few words of what your site is about. For example, maybe samples of what I can do. You'll probably come up with something better than that. Whatever you come up with, remember to go down to the bottom of the page and click Save Changes. Then, once your site updates and you refresh the page, instead of just saying just another WordPress.com site, it'll say your tagline, samples of what I can do, or whatever you've written. Another cool thing you can do for giving your site a custom look is to create something like this. This little image here on the address bar that we see here on the Google homepage is known as a Fav Icon. Notice how it also appears when you save something or have it appear in a tab. Here's how you can create your own for your WordPress.com site. Start by creating an image 130 by 130 pixels. Give it whatever look you want. In my case, I've just chosen the letter Y and made it transparent background with a little bit of beveling. Save the image, but make sure that the format you save it as is PNG. And keep the name simple, no spaces. I've called mine Fav Icon. Back at your dashboard, underneath Settings, on the General page, move to the far right and look for the Blog Picture/Icon dialog. Click on the Browse button. Navigate to the folder where you have your icon saved. Click on the file, make sure it's the PNG, and click Open. Then click Upload Picture. After a few moments, you'll get to the Crop Uploaded Image page. You should use the entire image since you already made it 130 by 130 pixels. Click Crop Image. After a few moments, it'll say you're all done and show you 3 different sizes it's created from your image. Your Blavatar image has been uploaded and you should start seeing it appear around WordPress.com soon. Click back to Blog Options, and where it says Blog Picture/Icon, you see that your icon appears. And now if you look up at the address bar, you'll see your little custom icon. You'll also see it on any tabs for your site.